All right, what's going on, boys? We are live for the weekly live chat. Wednesday, January 8th, which is insanity. I can't believe that I'm not even going to say it. I've already said it a million times. But yeah, we can talk about whatever. We got UFC 311 about a week away now, which is crazy. I'm really looking forward to 311. UFC Apex. I'm thinking about making a video. I'm going to see what you guys think tonight. I'm thinking about making a video just going in on how shitty the Apex card is and how the UFC does far too many events. Just going to be like a quick 10, 15 minute video where I'm just bitching up a storm, which you guys seem to like, because I hate this Apex. This Apex card this Saturday literally just annoys me. And I feel like I need to go off about it. But if you watched the Bo Nickal video, I appreciate you guys. A bunch of people watched it. A bunch of new subscribers from it. I have a couple videos that I want to do, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Yeah. Joey said 605. Well, I end up being here like 908. Ty, thank you for the 12 months of membership. Joey, as a sports gambler, I enjoy the cards every week. They're still entertaining. Yeah, whatever. Dude, you're just watching shit cards so you can gamble on them. That's what's shitty about life in general. Nobody should be watching them, but all the gamblers watch them. Joey, I watched lynching you. What does that mean? What does that mean? You have to make some more positive videos. They are all negative. Well, there's nothing positive to talk about right now. So what are you getting at? What are you getting at? When there's something positive to talk about, I talk about it. 311, I'm going to make a bunch of positive content about 311 predictions. Talk about how much I like the card. What would you like me to... Give me a positive story you want me to talk about right now. Give me a positive video topic that you would like to hear from me right now. Would love to know it. Would love to know it. Because the UFC is ruining the business. So... Ty, thank you for the $2.79 Canadian. Keep going. You're the best. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the 12 months of membership as well. So, Joey, what's up? I really enjoyed the extra late stream yesterday. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Joe, why you act like Bo saying Khamzat struggled with burns was crazy? Dude, he was acting like Khamzat had no cardio. When's the 311 prediction coming out? Sunday or Monday? I want to watch the fight night, but I also fantasize starting the year with 311. Starting the year with 311 would have been so much better. You really enjoyed the extra late. I already read that. Yeah, we went crazy late. Andy, thank you for the 24 months of membership. Bunch of bums around here lately. Getting extra bummy around here lately. Getting extra bummy. Gonna have to start charging $10 a month. It's only $10 a month. For sure. UFC is smart putting the worst card of the year after a 3-week hiatus. This card's so bad. This card is so bad. Did anybody notice the thumbnail? Anybody notice the unique thumbnail I had today? Nobody noticed it. Just curious. And I'm getting on pretty early. I may do a video after this. That's why I jumped on early. I've been messing around with my computer for the last hour. I could have jumped one at 8, to be honest. Can't wait for Amanda Hebos. Yeah. So anyone got a positive topic they'd like me to cover? Anybody? I got a couple heaters that I want to do, but it's just like, I don't know which one I want to do, so I procrastinate. Joey, our old pal Jamal Hill didn't learn from his coat before. He changed his Insta bio as if he already beat Yuri, just like around UFC 300. Jamal Hill's an idiot. He's an idiot. There's nothing more I can say other than he's an idiot. Did you see PFL's decreasing tournament prizes from 1 million to 500K? I did see that. See? It's another video I could do about PFL and their mismanagement of the Bellator sale. But, yeah, I'm just curious what positive I'm waiting for a positive topic. I'm waiting for the positive topic, boys. Let's see. Yeah, PFL really did that. The 1 million was too much. It was too much. Why is Bum Nickal talking so much smack about Khamzat? Because he's a spoiled brat. Any good fights on that card or what? Chris Curtis, Roman Khabibov is the best fight on the card. None of the fights matter. Joe, are you getting a 5090s graphics card? I don't need it at all, but I might get it. I want the Founders Edition. Can you pre-order the Founders Edition? I would love to see the Founders Edition. That shit looks beautiful. I'd love to replace my 4090 with that. Do I have to do anything or just literally swap it out and that's it? Do you think 2 cards a month will solve the UFC's issue how bad these fight nights have been? Probably. It definitely would. Thank you for the 12 months of membership, Matthew. Good one. Joey, the Founders Edition is always impossible to get. It seems like that. I'd like the Founders Edition. It looks so slick. I think it would look beautiful on my PC. It would look absolutely stunning. Do you think 2? Yeah, I think 2 cards a month. These fight nights have been, seems the only good fight nights we've gotten in Saudi Arabia, and honestly feels like a proper card. I know it's because Abu Dhabi and Saudi Arabia. Abu Dhabi and Saudi Arabia, you know what? They're paying the UFC. I mean, they had an event to go to Saudi Arabia in March, and Saudi Arabia said no, this isn't good enough. It was trying to give them a shit card. So, I don't know. It's just annoying. It's just annoying when these like shit. I'll never forget like after 300, man. After 300 last year, let's go back and look. Major results, UFC. More. I mean, after 300. I mean, after 299, we have Tuivasa Tybura. We had Hebas Namajunas. We had Blanchfield Fior. We had Alan Curtis too. Then we got 300, and then afterwards, Nickal Perez, Pantoja Urseg, Luis Nascimento, Barboza Murphy. When was the real shit show? Oh my God, Namajunas Cortez, Lemos Janjadoba. That was bad. It was real fucking bad. It's just coming soon. Dude, it looks so slick. It looks so damn... I wonder how much I could get for my 4090. I want that Founders Edition 5090. Joe, did anyone tell you about some guy? Did anyone tell you some guy made a 50-minute hit piece on you? A couple people have mentioned it, but I don't care. There's a lot of clout. Look, listen, there's a lot of clout chasers in the MMA community. And what you have is you have a bunch of people who can't get traction on their own content. So what they do is they try to find a way to incorporate content with other more successful creators' names in their titles. So therefore they can get views. And then they try to capture the audience that maybe dislikes that creator. It's actually humiliating, to be honest. I think it's one of the most humiliating things you can do, to be honest. Who do you dislike more, Boring Nickal or Michael Chandler? Michael Chandler. Khamzat's cardio sucks. I killed the value of our 4090s. I don't think it killed it that much. Russian MMA is entertaining. They put on freak show commissions that would never approve in the States. I don't really pay attention. I know there's always like backstage brawls. MMA media is honestly the worst. MMA media is horrible, man. I've been saying that for years. I've been saying that for literal years. I mean, it's atrocious. They're too worried about the UFC. I mean, they're worried. They're worried about everything. I mean, they're worried about fan backlash. They're worried about the UFC being pissed at them. It's just never ending. Joe, didn't they make the 50-70 like $500, which is insane? I don't know that it's insane. All right, dude. You're always coming in with this bullshit. Sit for a 30-minute ban, dude. It's just dumb. You the same gimmick every time. Some dumb shit. On a real note, who would you say is the best striker overall? Not boxer, but striker. In Islam Ilya. I don't know. 50-70 is apparently as powerful as the 40-90. Yeah, that's not really necessarily true. That's kind of bogus from what I've seen. People who know what they're talking about it. You ever been to a live UFC event? I have been to a couple. Which defeated UFC champion 2024 has the best chances of looking good and possibly getting the title back in 2025? Not Leon Edwards. Who else lost their title? A doubtful Adesanya, but maybe. I mean, Adesanya needs one win and they'll give him a title shot. 40. Not Volk. Not O'Malley. So I guess it would be Adesanya then. It'd be Adesanya. Because Adesanya gets one win. I'm not campaigning for this, but the UFC would give him a title shot again. But even so, DDP and Khamzat at the top of the division. What was the best part about watching live? Just the atmosphere in general. Yeah, I'll say Strickland, actually. Because Strickland already has an undeserved title shot, so he has the best chance to win his title back. So it'd actually be Strickland. Mad because you expose the truth no matter how painful, especially Muslim hatred. True. I mean, everyone knows it's a fact, man. Hey, Joe, will Aspinall and Jones be International Fight Week, you think? I have no idea. I have no idea what will be International Fight Week. It's way too early to know that. I think the UFC might try to do that, though. Like, if that fight does come to fruition, I think they'll probably try to do Jones versus Aspinall summer. I wonder when Conor would return, if Conor did return. Not that I'm saying he will return, but... Is Dern pound for pound baddest in the UFC? Sure. Hey, MMA Joey, I watched your Bo Nickal video 10 times. You crazy. Let's look at Bo Nickal's vicious ground and pound. You like that? You like how I include those little details? You like how I include those little tiny minute details? You like those? You roasted Max Holloway yesterday for not accepting Ilya's point to the center of the octagon, and bang, was hilarious. Bro should have been stripped immediately. I know. Joe, please don't ever do a bitch vid like you know who. I thought it was something taken out of context via tweets. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you saying? I don't know. Please don't ever do a bitch vid like you know who. I don't know what that means. Joe, MMA media are such instigators. Like MMA Uncensored just posted a clip of Max Holloway talking shit about Ilya when it was like way back from 300. MMA Uncensored is not MMA media. It's not MMA media. MMA Uncensored is just like some garbage kid running a fake Twitter account that for some reason people still follow. It's annoying, man. It's so annoying that people even take that seriously. Do you think it's important to have Hispanic fighters in main events at Noche events? To be honest, for me personally, I don't give a rat's ass. Is it important for the UFC? Kinda, I guess. But not really. I love how you always crack those small jokes in your vid. I'd smoke Bo, but not unless it's for a title. You got the point, right? Somebody didn't get that. Somebody commented and they didn't understand the joke, that it was sarcasm. That it was just complete sarcasm. Who should Bo Nickal fight next? I'd like to see him fight Jarrett Cannonier next. Or Caio Borralho now. I'll give him a big step up. Give him a big step up. That's what I want to see. Huge step up. Let's see if he's the real deal or not. I'd love to know if he's the real deal. Like, he's always talking, but I never see him fighting anybody good. Joey, the type of dude to have matched with a Dutch oven. Yeah, I give your mom a Dutch oven. Honestly, the Sphere event being promoted as a Mexican Heritage event limited the event so much could have been stacked a card if it was promoted differently. How did it limit it, though? They did a main event with not Spanish people. Yeah, Bo Nickal's stupid references that he wouldn't fight Khamzat unless it's for a title. I'm glad you understood that. Conor really needs to hit rock bottom to get... I mean, could you be any further than rock bottom right now? Everyone knows what I'm talking about. 40-minute hit piece everyone's referring to. Dude, I don't even give a fuck. Do you think you beat Current Ferguson? I think I smoked Current Ferguson. Ferguson couldn't hang with me, man. I'm too jacked. Man. I would smoke him. Too big, too strong, too elite. Boxing skills on point. Damn, this water's kind of warm. Chris Curtis or Roman? I think it's a 50-50 fight. I'm leaning Roman just because he's younger. I want Chris Curtis to win. I'm rooting for Chris Curtis, though. Back shots dead. The 40-minute hit piece was done by a man who secretly has a hate fetish for Joey. Doesn't surprise me. I could not physically care any less than I do. It is what it is. People clout chasing my name just means I'm doing something right. Joey versus Strickland, that's the fight to make. I'd make Strickland cry in the lead up and he'd probably shoot me. That's just the facts. That's just the cold, hard truth. Can we get a nobody for the chat? No. Abus Magomedov would beat Nickal. Probably. Abus is better than people give him credit for, but he is kind of a bum in the same right. Damn, I don't like that charger. It's too fucking hot. Where the hell is Amanda Nunes? She retired, bro, but she'll probably come back for another paycheck. Abus is an amazing first-round fighter. I know he was smoking Strickland in the first round. How crazy is that? He was literally smoking Strickland in the first round. And then the cardio got to him. Abus is good, but only in the first round. That's true. Abus gave Kaio a good fight on short notice. I don't really remember that fight too much. I really don't remember that fight too much. Joey, top 3 most complete fighters ever. Jon Jones, Islam Makhachev, and who? I don't know. GSP, I'll say. GSP was really good. Anderson Silva always had an issue with his grappling against elite level wrestlers. It just wasn't good. Bilal Muhammad. Islam, GSP, Volk. Now, you got to have Jones in there. Joey, what if you could say 4 words to Dana's face right now, what would it be? 4 words? I don't know. I don't know what it would be. That's such a bizarre question. Where do you guys come up with some of these questions? I have not a clue where you come up with some of these. Curtis had a nice performance against Buckley. Then I think he wins against Roman. What's crazy is he beat Brendan Allen and got robbed. And if it wasn't for that hamstring injury, I don't even think he gets robbed. If it wasn't for that hamstring injury. What are your thoughts on Tsarukyan saying he's not 100% invested in MMA? I didn't hear that, so I can't really say. Mighty Mouse Islam Jones. What's crazy is Mighty Mouse gets hyped up more now than he ever was. Like the stream, yeah. Like the stream if you guys could. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. As always, I appreciate it. Curtis actually was robbed of being ranked higher than 15. I know. He was. He really was. The INI. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate you. No message, but appreciate you nonetheless. Pantoja is year better than Mighty Mouse? He may very well be. I would probably... I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Compare. Where did this narrative come from that Khamzat will be a fish out of water if he can't land a takedown? He has some nasty... Dude, his striking is actually really, really good. Thank you for the poverty dono, INI. Appreciate the poverty dono. Thank you for your poverty donation, your poverty support. So I don't understand why people think Strickland's cardio is so outstanding. It's good, but it's not how it's... But how is he supposed to gas when he... Exactly. I think Strickland's cardio isn't that good because his output shit. I bet you he kind of would gas out if he actually put out some fights. Put out some strikes, I mean. He lays on top of people too much. True, why is he hyped up now more than before? Who are we talking about? Oh, Mighty Mouse? I think it's just because he's prevalent in the content space. And, you know, I guess because he's gone, people try to look back on it and hype it up more. Yeah, it was a nice little poverty dono. Khamzat first triple champ. He could be. He's the only guy that could be. And I used to say that was crazy. He would smoke Pereira easy work right now. He would literally smoke Pereira easy work. It would be so easy. Joey, if Islam beats Arman, where do you rank him all time? Best lightweight of all time and pound for pound #1. Machado, Joey, have you seen the Kevin Ali interview? For Kevin Ali interview for what? For what? What Kevin Ali interview? Joe, you're overdosing? Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. What about Cringe Cejudo and Yudong matchup? I gotta be honest, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm getting terrified by how little I care about these fight announcements. I hope I'm not the only one. I physically do not care about Henry Cejudo versus Song Yudong. Does anyone else? Like, does anyone else care about that matchup? I know it's a decent bantamweight matchup, but I just can't find myself to care about it. I asked this yesterday, but like, I need like a solid run from the UFC. I really do, but I just don't know when it's ever coming. I can't believe these fires are so insane. When did they start? When did these fires start is what I want to know. I'm assuming recently. Mod check. You know overlap ain't showing up. Joe, who's the main event of UFC 313, 314? We don't know yet. I'm hoping and praying. Pereira Magomedov. That's Magomed Ankalaev. I don't know why I said Magomedov. Is the UFC going a bit downhill? Dana's ruining the sport, needs to go. Seems like it. He doesn't care anymore. The only time they put on good cards is when they have to. When Saudi Arabia forces them to. Which is sad. That's the only time we get a good card. Is when old Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia says, we need a good card. Give us a good card. So therefore, you know, we'll cancel it. We'll cancel it if they don't give us something good. What tips would you give Colby in his YouTube channel? I have no clue. Colby's beyond repair, man. I think he's so irrelevant. I don't think he can build a following good enough. I don't think he could. Let's see. Damn, I keep seeing a lot of this shit with the fire and it looks scary as hell. It's literally terrifying. Any thoughts? No, I don't have any thoughts on that. Dana's ego gets in the way of disrespect it. He disrespected Ngannou. Mighty Mouse got rid of Makhachev. I know. Dude, Dana doesn't care about shit like that. All he cares about is keeping everyone in check. If Pereira Magomedov happens at March, it will be complaining, oh, Alex make Magomedov fight at Ramadan, which is a disgusting move by the UFC. It is what it is. Magomedov will win anyway. Joe, rumor has the UFC at Seattle will be... What does that even mean, bro? Getting real bummy around here. Only 40 likes and 2 mods. I know. But Dana's an egomaniac. Don't you know that? I think he surrounds himself with yes men. I think people have trouble telling Dana any bad news. I think they have trouble telling Dana any bad news, to be honest. Hey, Joe. What's up, Carrie? Shout out to Carrie. Appreciate you. Thanks for going live. I'm bored. You're welcome. You're welcome. Getting real bummy around here. Only 40 likes. We got 160 people in stream right now. 160 people in stream right now. We got 40 likes. What a joke. Where's everyone at tonight, too? If Magomed becomes light heavyweight champ, there's a low chance Khamzat becomes triple champ. That's true. But right now, Khamzat would smoke Pereira badly. Would smoke him badly. Nice shirt. Thank you. Appreciate you. Dude, just spamming the dumbest shit. I'm timing you out. I don't want to see your dumb messages. Dana's not honest, ever. Turkey Al-Sheikh, I can't stand that guy. I don't really know much about him. Other than he's kind of foot in the bill for boxing. I can't stop watching these fire videos, man. These fire videos are insane. I mean, just driving down the road and it looks like a fucking apocalypse. Does anyone know how it's happened? Does anyone, or do they not know yet? Like, this shit is insane. I can't stop watching these videos. I hope Ankalaev mixes it up. He's been talking about striking only. If he starts losing and he doesn't mix it up, that's insane. You think the fires will affect 311? I have no idea of the proximity of the fires to the arena. I couldn't tell you. Imagine it burns down the fucking arena. That'd be insane. I see some video of some dude walking his horses out of here. I feel so. This sounds really fucked up. I know people are gonna die. I feel bad for the animals who like don't get saved or like locked in a house or something. They don't know where to go. That's what really upsets me about this whole thing. Very, very sad. Khabib versus Conor 2 in Saudi one day? Nah. So do you think old Timbo will expect Umar to shoot a takedown against Merab? Probably. Probably will. It's just small fires that get spread from crazy winds, I think is what you meant. That's insane. I heard the air is like the equivalent of 3 cigarettes right now. Damn, how everyone's okay who's there. Yeah, I think everyone needs to get the fuck out of there. Joe, you should get a Khabib hat. I should, but then the fanboys, the people call me fanboy even more than they already do. Chris Curtis for the upset? I hope so. What is Khabib's hat even called? Mark my words, I feel like Jones versus Aspinall fight will happen in Saudi Arabia. Well, we shall see. We shall see what happens. I don't care where it happens, to be honest. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. I just want to see the fight. How do you pronounce that, though? Water from up north got redirected to the ocean because of the fish. What do you mean? Water up north got redirected to the ocean because of the fish. What about the fish? I think Sugar will get an immediate title shot, whoever wins. I hope not. Dude, that's the ultimate privilege. Russian Popka? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm in the area, but I think the wind is blowing the smoke the other way. The last fire had me feeling like I was going to have asthma attack. I remember the Canadian fires. Was that last year? The Canadian forest fires? And there was smoke down my way. Which is insanity. When you really think about it, that's insanity. Joey, thank you for you pointing out Chael lactating the recent Bo video. Had me laughing for like 5 minutes. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Thoughts on Jones for asking for 30 mil? I think Rogan just threw that out there. I don't think that's bullshit. It's even being kind of reported. I think Rogan just threw that number out there. He didn't hear that from anyone, and he might have just saw it on Twitter or something because Rogan's people just take Rogan as he has some type of inside info, but I don't think he does. But Jones definitely deserves 30 million. Papa, like how a French person says dad. I don't know how French people say dad. Jones thinking Uncle Dana will pay him 30 million. I don't even know if that's true, but he should. They'll still make plenty of profit off of that the sales. Should Piotr Jan versus Umar be the next bantamweight title fight if Umar wins? Now let Jan win one more fight and then yes. I'd like to see Jan win one more fight. But I wouldn't mind one way or another. If Jan gets a title shot, I wouldn't mind it afterwards. If it's Marab, though, I don't really want to see it so soon. The Saudis will gladly pay or help, but the problem is they'll do that anyway. And the UFC would rather have more of the money than Jones. The UFC would rather have more money than to give it to Jones. You know, if Saudi Arabia is willing to give him $100 million, they'd rather keep $90 million of that and spend 10 of it than to give 30 of it to Jones. If we're being honest around here, who would face the winner of Merab Umar? I don't know. It's probably Jan. I don't think there's anyone else on a win streak right now. It'd have to be Jan. But if the winner of Umar Merab sits out for any period of time, my dream fight for 2025, I want Umar Jan. Whatever has to happen for that to happen, that's what I want to see. We button up today. What's the occasion? There's no occasion. There's no real occasion. Do you know how much Ngannou was asking to fight Jones when he left the UFC? I don't know the exact number at all, but he wanted. It was more a sticking point of the freedom. With KSI appearing to be next up for Conor, it speaks volumes. Doubt that. I don't think that's going to happen. Logan won't even give Conor the time of day. Conor's obviously trying to push that for some reason, and there's simply, right now, no validity to it. It's embarrassing. What's up with Power Slap these days? Is it still a thing? Yeah, it is. Should I become a mechanic? Yes. I think Jan has the best chance in the division stylistically to beat Umar. I agree. Dude, Umar Jan for 5 rounds. Straight up heater. Do you know how many dinners Hunter and Dana had with Ngannou? Hunter took him to more dinners. That's one of the funniest clips of all time. Top amount UFC fighters will give Jones. Top amount UFC will give Jones a fight. Probably 15 million. What I would say. Probably like 15 million. Who wins today? Ngannou or Jones? Jones. Islam Arman, who will win? Islam. Hey Joey, any tips for someone who's thinking about making an MMA related channel that gives thoughts on MMA news such as your channel? Love your content, Joey. Thank you. My biggest tip would just be start, man. You got to just start and learn. You just got to learn on the fly and don't expect anything back right away. I mean, I've been doing it for now 3 years. Finally got some traction in this last year. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, just start. Fun fact, Alaska used to be part of Russia before it was sold to the US. Any Russian communities around where you live? No. What's the most inactive? But there's actually a furthest point in Alaska that's very close to Russia. What's the most inactive? I think you can actually walk there when it freezes over. What's the most inactive ranked division? I think it's welterweight. It was welterweight for the longest time, but I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know which one I would pick. But it was welterweight for the longest time. Joe, let's be real. We all know the UFC will give O'Malley an undeserved title shot. Oh, my God. I hope not. I really, really hope not. That'll absolutely blow. Another undeserved title shot. I can't get over all this fire shit. It's almost like I want some type of live updates. Umar versus Sean will literally be no more than 10 seconds to stand up for the entire 5 rounds. You think so? Joe can watch Rogan. We'll make sure the cameras point to him, Allie. That'll be a joke if so. That'll be an absolute joke if so. Umar versus Merab, who wins? Umar, I think. My predictions will be out this weekend. Or Monday at latest. I don't know if you saw Rogan clip saying Jones 30 million, but it's just me or just every time Rogan have on the pod knows nothing about MMA. Rogan just threw that out there. He probably heard that rumor online. People act like Rogan had some legit source. What's up with Justin Gaethje next fight? I don't know. I'm hoping for Dan Hooker. Justin Gaethje, Dan Hooker makes a lot of sense, and it's a fresh matchup in the lightweight division. I think that makes a lot of sense. Huzefa, thank you for the 199. I didn't have to evacuate, thankfully, but it's bad. Is it spreading in the opposite direction of you? I forgot where. I don't know the geography of California, but man, the videos I'm seeing are horrible, and it keeps getting worse. I'm seeing like animals and shit. It's insane. Like I don't even know what they do. Like what do they do here? What do they even do? I don't even know. Like, how do they even fight this? I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know. Is it just in LA or area or spreading? I don't know. Yuzefa, do you have any idea if it'll affect the fights? Like, is it heading towards that way? Could it be possibly heading towards that way? The new arena that UFC 311's in? Arman over under 3 takedowns, under 3 takedowns. Under. Joey, how would you sort of bring more new blood in lightweight? I don't know, man. Every new blood's got shut down. I doubt it would affect the fights, but it depends on the wins. I wonder how long it'll take him to get this thing contained. That's the wild thing. It's highly unlikely to reach the area. It's just crazy. When you see the videos, it looks apocalyptic. Apocalyptic. Like, damn. Like, this shit looks crazy. I wonder if you can hunker down on the street, because nothing will burn on the street, right? How do you even rebuild? How do you even rebuild? I have no idea. Yeah, the opposite direction, but who knows? The winds are dying down, which would help them contain it finally, but so far it's been very tough. It's horrifying, man. From the videos I've seen, it's horrifying. I can only imagine. Yeah, the air quality in LA right now is 139. Damn, and Inglewood it's 88. What's a good number supposed to be? So, there's burning palm trees. Looks like sparklers. It's fake AI stunt. Okay. 100% O'Malley gets a title shot. I hope not. Now I doubt it'll affect the fights. Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy for sure. Dana White's gonna do a lot. Okay. Anything over 50 is bad. Damn. I can't imagine breathing in all that smoke. I really can't imagine breathing in that smoke. It would be horrific. It would be horrific. They're using direct energy. I don't know what that means. There are 3 fires in one. 3 fires, one in Santa Monica, Pasadena, and Hollywood Hills. They're generally near foothills, mountains, and winds should go down in a few days. Man, how do you even sleep? How do you even go to sleep? That's what I want to know. Like, even if you're within a couple miles, how do you even go to sleep? And like, what's the fear like thinking your house may burn down any day? That's all I can think about. I'd be like, my house could burn down at any day. Was Sean versus Cheeto 1 a fluke win? No, it was not a fluke win. It was not a fluke win at all. It was a true, undeniable win from Chito Vera. Just because O'Malley won a fight years later when he improved. We usually get evacuated. How close are you to it, Carrie? I had a hard time sleeping last night. I was terrified, but I knew I needed some sleep in case I needed to evacuate. So, Huzafa, how do you prepare? Like, when you go to sleep, just in case something changes and it's heading your way, how were you prepared? Was there someone that would call you if something changed and wake you up? Or, like, I don't know. I'd be terrified of just waking up and there's just fires everywhere around my house and I can't get out and burn alive. Joey Dam, apparently the entire fire department of LA isn't enough to put out the fires. That's insane. Imagine being a firefighter in this shit. Imagine being a firefighter in this shit. I mean, that's insane. You don't sleep, that's true. They bring in the military and forced to evacuate. That's like apocalyptic. Imagine the military. You got to evacuate. You're like, nah, I don't want to leave my house. You got to evacuate. I don't want to leave my... I mean, that would be sketchy. I don't care about any video that apparently exposed me. Don't care. You pack a suitcase and water. But I had the watch duty app and an agreement with my neighbors that we would wake each other up and then that's it. Just get up and drive south. What's a watch duty app? What does that mean? I'm assuming I know what it means, but just fill me in. I've never heard of it before. So if your neighbors heard anything, they would come and bang on your door. And if you heard anything, you would come bang on their door as well. To make sure. That's interesting, man. That's a weird way to live. People using pool water. I'd be scared the fucking pool water would start to boil. And then you boil alive. You're hiding in there to escape the fires. You start boiling alive. It gives you warnings and updates about the fires and evacs. And it'll go off loud. Like if all of a sudden you need to evacuate and you were sleeping, would it go off with a notification loud? Because it'd be able to track your location and know you needed to get out. Is that what would happen? That's insane. I can't imagine having an app telling me, oh, get out before you burn alive. Australian, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, Carrie. We in the mountains surrounded by bush. Last big fire, American English Fire Brigade came to Australia. Wasn't the Australia big fire going on forever? Grab your jewelry, money, passports, and move to Aspen. Yeah, it does track your location. Also, I believe you get an automated alarm through your phone regardless, like the Amber Alerts. Oh, like it'll tell you to get out. That'd be just so. Blue roofs are laser proof. Yeah, it does track your location. I believe you. Okay, read that. Those right-wing grifters hate you. They always just plainly insult you and never make points against your actual arguments and takes. What I get a lot is a lot of ad hominems. A lot of these people are just super illogical and they can't formulate a good argument, and I absolutely decimate them in any real, thing where you gave some fleshed out thoughts. So I just get insulted or misrepresented. But luckily for me, I don't give a fuck. Joey asking the good questions. I am asking the good questions. Always. Always. I'm debating if I'm doing a video tonight or if I'm going to sleep early for a nice change of pace. I'm debating. I can't say for show. I see BKFC dude was on there. Was on Ariel show. Hey, what's up, Joe? What's going on? What are ad hominems? Google it. Joe, you started to if you start to suck off fan favorite fighters who say the dumbest shit, you'd be at 150K. I'd definitely be at 100K by now. For sure. Yeah, Feldman. Feldman was on Ariel Helwani show. I just saw. Yeah, the Blue Mountain National Parks. I can't remember how long we get warnings when we have to evacuate. That's terrifying. It's like no matter where you go, there's something. There's some type of godly event that can just fuck you up in a day. It really is terrifying. It really is terrifying, my friend. It's an early live. We usually go to bed together. Paul, is Joey's Peyton gay? I don't know. Who's everyone got for the Shara MVP fight? I think MVP gets absolutely smoked. MVP's a bum of a thing. Pop those buttons off. Wouldn't you like to see that, Bryce? Wouldn't you like to see, Bryce? To make one rule change in MMA, what would it be? Immediate point deductions for blatant fouls. I think MVP gets beaten everywhere, bro. MVP's a bum. He's a bum of a thing. Nah, he's not a bum. I think he's just going to be too small, man. I think it'll be an interesting strike matchup, but I think Shara can actually bully MVP in the grappling. That's how bad MVP's grappling is. MVP and Shara both have lackluster grappling, but Shara's going to have the size advantage. You remember those Canadian Wildfires? Wasn't that last year? Wasn't that last year? Best thing you do is stay healthy and dangerous. Always. You be cracking me up. I'm glad I'm cracking you up. Yes or no? I'm really strongly considering making a video just shitting on UFC Vegas 101 and how much it's an abomination. Bo Nickal would definitely tell you to stop running in the halls because it's against the rules. Yeah, he would. He'd definitely call the police. Yes, and it lasted weeks. Yes. I just don't know if I feel like doing it. I just hate the card. It's so, I don't care. I just don't care, man. Yeah, UFC's back in 10 days. Why didn't they take an extra week off? The UFC does too many events because all the fucking gamblers watch them and enjoy them. It's the sport's oversaturated. The sport is oversaturated right now. And it seems like they'll never stop. They'll never stop ever. More events. I think eventually we'll have 52 events a year. So Merab versus Umar goes to decision. I think so, probably. I find it hard to believe Merab gets finished all of a sudden. Smash the like button if y'all rock. Thank you, the INI. Do I agree with you? The Muay Kondo Dariush could have been the main event. I know. Just make that the main event, please. Just make it the main event. Why not? Why not make it the main event? And I mean, but the card is just so fucking meaningless. Like, I just look at it and I get disgusted. I'm just disgusted, man. They're still at the fucking apex. Dude, you're not going to donate 100, so shut the fuck up. It's like every one of these fights just makes me fucking sick. I mean, Austin Bashi, Christian Rodriguez is an mildly interesting fight. I'm looking forward to seeing Jacob Smith. But like, geez Louise. We need that video. I don't know. Who gives a rat's ass about Dern Ribas? Josefa, thank you for the 199. MGal4 Productions, what's up, loyal 10-7 watcher? Okay, I see what you're saying. Hey man, that's cool. That's cool. So someone is in both the communities. I'm happy to hear it. Thank you for the 199, Josefa. Thank you for all the donos, bro. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Let's get the Joey to 50K subs by February. Hit the sub button. Yeah, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. When I get to 50K, I'm going to do a 5-hour stream. But we're a ways away. We're 16,000 subscribers away from 50K. 15. Josefa, thank you for another 199. Austin Bashi equals legend from West Bloomfield like me. So you're from West Bloomfield, you moved to Cali? How long you lived in Cali for? I want to go to Cali one of these days. I've never been to Cali before, but I heard it's really nice there. I heard there's obviously bad parts, but the beaches are what I want to see. Alright, dude, if you're just going to spam the dumbest shit, you're getting timed out. Can you imagine being in the tiny room every Tuesday when apparently they make the decisions? They just hire everyone. UFC Vegas 101 is an absolute disgrace to the sport. I got a better one. Ready for mine? UFC 101 is a complete and utter abomination. I think that's better. I think that's better. Do you have friends over to watch the fights or always watch alone? I always watch with you guys for the most part. I always live stream. I might not live stream this Saturday because I don't want to just sit here and shit on the fights. I don't want to just sit on here and shit on the fights. You know what I mean? I'll visit Skid Row. I'll visit Skid Row for show. 13 years. That's why you live there for 13 years. Have you lived in the same spot for 13 years or you move around a little bit? Joe, how does it feel to made it this far in the YouTube game? Define making it this far. I don't think I've made it crazy far. I made it all right. Joe, for UFC Vegas 100, instead of doing a decent main event for like a celebration, we got Protez Magny. I mean, I don't even care about that. That's semantics to me. I'm not gonna lie, you stream this card, I'm gonna laugh my head off. I only might do it because it's the first one back. But it's like, I don't know. Joe, you're one of the biggest MMA channels. I don't think I'm one of the biggest MMA channels. I don't know where I fit into it. I think I'm like some type of mid-tier MMA channel. Like there's a bunch with way more subscribers than me. You think I'm top 5? Florida beaches are flat, no cliffs like LA. I don't know. I definitely don't think of myself as one of the biggest MMA channels. Insert fat joke in the chat, I'm sure. But I don't. You guys tell me where I fit into the MMA content creator scape. Where do I fit in? Fill me in. Last night we had 300 people in here. Tonight we have 186. I don't know if there's been more than that. I haven't been paying attention the whole time. But yeah. Dern looked great versus Angela Hill. Looked badass. Dude, I don't even know what to say. Protez Mag. Imagine picking Magny against Protez. Imagine picking Magny over Protez. Imagine what kind of sick, twisted fuck you got to be to pick Magny over Protez. All right, come on, dude. Enough with the weird jokes. I'm an upper middle class MMA channel. What do you think of WWE Raw Netflix era? Don't really care, but the ads on the floor I saw were horrible. Alright, I'm scrolling back up. I end up scrolling all the way down. Your vid content is way better than what your sub count reflects. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, motherfuckers, 60% of my fucking watchers don't subscribe to the channel. So imagine. Imagine. Joey, don't risk it. You might lose your love. Ronda has 20 pounds on Dern. Khabib is going to be crazy in the corner for Umar, and Islam might lose his voice. I generally think Rousey could outstrike Dern. I don't know. Rousey had horrible striking. Top 5 MMA channels. You think I'm top 5? Rank Adesanya, Usman, Ngannou. Ngannou. Now, I'll say Adesanya, Ngannou, Usman. Only because Ngannou is probably the best, but heavyweight sucks, so... Joe, we know you're up there as def top 5. I still think of my channel as nothing and nobody watches. That's what I think of. So I don't know. I don't know where I stand, to be honest. I just think of my channel as non-existent and nobody watches. And I mean, that's the gist of what I think. I don't imagine anybody watching, even though I know people watch, obviously. Let's get you to 100K by 2026. Let me get to 100K by the end of the year. So that's by 2026. 70K evacuated, 5 killed, RIP. That's crazy. Fine, I'll subscribe. Thank you. Think you're most consistent and relatable, normal, real thought process, not glazing, no fighter, no promotion. I've checked a lot out. I only subscribed to MMA Joey. Thank you. I was going to move to LA, but I don't know because dude's fire. Okay, great news. In exactly 10 days from now, 311 main card is starting. Can't wait. You're top 4? You think I'm top 4? I mean, I'm definitely not the smallest channel, but I'm not nowhere close to the biggest channel. 311 next week. Thank God, goodness, I know. Do you think Tim Kennedy will return to the UFC to help his image? No. I've seen you for approximately 3 weeks. You have become one of my favorites real quick. You tell it like it is. That's facts. I think Gary would dominate Protez with grappling, to be honest. Probably. Protez, I think, is overrated right now. But imagine picking Magny to beat him. Imagine what kind of bum you got to be. You got to be in love with losing, I guess, if you pick Magny over Protez, you got to be in love with losing. Imagine picking Paul Craig over Bo Nickal. I cracked up so hard when you showed the clip of Brundage tossing Bo. Did you like the ground and pound shots I showed? It's just devastating about the people who passed away. I wonder how that would happen specifically, like in their instance. Jamal offering 20K. That's old news, bro. I don't know why ESPN reposted that. It's literally old news. Look, that ground. LOL, that ground and pound was jokes. You like how I include those little minute details? Just so you guys can see it for yourself. Even Brundage was like, hoo-hoo-hoo. The ground and pound was horrendous. The fact that he shook him off, bro. McStretcher is claiming to fight KSI now. Is he really? This is getting pathetic. This is getting pathetic. I don't see it. I don't get it. Oh, he retweeted some post. Dude, Connor's desperate. Connor's desperate. Very, very desperate. Bo was so shocked. I think Gary has great wrestling defense off the cage and in clinch, but I noticed it seems to have a hard time against singles and doubles, even in the Shavkat fight. I think sometimes he just got overconfident, and that's when he ended up getting taken down. But I definitely think he can work on it, and he's super flexible and like has great balance. KSI would KO Connor. I don't even know who KSI is. I'm being dead serious. Like, I've heard of him before, but I don't know who he is. Chris Curtis going to beat Roman Khabibulov? I hope so. Can we all agree that Leon beat Colby? Yes. Dude, he threw Bo on his fucking head like a bum of a ting. Like a bum of a ting. Just threw him on his head. Sup, dawg? What's going on, Tim? Should have used the Conor McGregor post to be, oh my god, the ground and pound to that clip. I don't know what you mean by that. I still haven't seen the Paul Craig Bo Nickal fight. What does that tell you? It tells you you're a smart man. Yeah, that in breakdown was too good. Yeah, I like to include those little minute details, brother. Brother. I like to include those little minute details. Because that shit was a disgrace, man. That shit truly was a disgrace. It really was bad. It really was really bad. Joey, stop putting me on timeout. Who would you take in a fight between Gustafsson versus Poatan? What version of Gustafsson? Nowadays, I'd take Poatan. But prime Gustafsson, I'd take Gustafsson. Probably. I'm just thankful that MMA gods didn't let us witness Khamzat and Nate Diaz. Dude, Khamzat would have fucked Nate Diaz up bad. Would have fucked him up bad. Alger's already making excuses for Merab, saying he would have liked the fight to happen later, even though Merab supposedly demanded it. What a joke. What a joke of a thing. Has Aljo put out any more content? Or just recently the podcast he did that I covered? I'm shocked that video got 35K. I'm shocked that video got 35K. I was shocked when that video blew up a little bit. Dude, Chael was lactating bad, man. Sorry I'm not paying attention to my phone. Mod checking in. What's up, Chase? About time you showed up. They canceled some show in the Intuit Arena. I hope the UFC fights won't be in jeopardy. They'll just move it to Vegas somehow if they need to. They'll move it somewhere. KSI is a YouTube fighter. Got famous with Pauls with the influencer boxing. Fair enough. Did not. I've heard his name before. I literally couldn't pick him out of the lineup, I don't think. About time Chase showed up around these parts. Why was Chael so sweaty in that interview? Is what I'd like to know. Like, how was he so damn sweaty? I don't get it, how he was so damn sweaty. Bo Nickal's so embarrassing. Khamzat is constantly on his mind. All he does is talk about Khamzat. Khamzat's wrestling. Like, dude. I don't know how Khamzat doesn't get more annoyed. Like, if I was Khamzat, I'd track that little bitch down and dump him on his fucking head. Easy work. Nate Diaz was like 17-1 underdog versus Khamzat. And motherfuckers were saying they had a feeling Nate might win. Motherfuckers were saying they had a feeling. I got a feeling that he may win. You know how wild that is? You know how wild that is? They got a feeling that he might win. Nate would get absolutely murdered. Would get murdered. I mean, like, it would have never even been competitive. It would have never even been close to competitive. It would have just been it would have been a brutal destruction. A complete and brutal destruction. And he was like 2-1 favorite versus Tony. Really? I thought Tony was going to win that. But I didn't realize how washed up Tony was at the time. Back shots dead. Back shots dead. Back shots. I'm just glad I can get over 1,000K per video nowadays. There's some people have been around for longer can't get over 1K views. That's wild. That's wild. I gave you a character in this community. I gave you a character in this community. So, Colby video did almost 15K. Bo video did 16K so far. Predictions did 3K. Ew. Get it off my channel. But every one of them, we picked up more subs. We pick up more subs for that niche. Is Tony and GFL probably going to end up it? Chael is worthy of a dedicated video to cook him alone from it. Dude, I can't even stand Chael. Not the biggest based on total subscriber, but most consistent one. Currently put out quality content. I'm subscribed to several of my channels, but yours is the only one I watch every single video, I guess. Yeah, okay, I see the typo. Appreciate you, Caleb, man. Thank you for being a member as well. That's insane. Bro's watching every single video. You watched the Dern He-Boss predictions? I bet you half of you guys didn't. And I don't necessarily blame you, man. I'm debating about giving it up and only doing the big cards. I feel like a total casual, though. I've been doing it for quite a bit. I haven't missed it in a while, but it's just like, ugh. It kills the algorithm. But I need to build up that audience of predictions. Do you watch Kevin Ioli's vids on occasion? If it's something interesting, like an interview-wise, yes. Respect Joey and Gang's Good Night from England, where Paddy Pimblich and Lowdown Edwards roam. Okay. Nate wouldn't have deserved that. You know they were giving it to Nate. They were giving Khamzat to Nate because Nate was fighting out his contract, right? You know that's why that was happening. You know what's crazy? It's mad warm in this room right now. I had the heat cranked on earlier, and it gets hot in this room. Last night was 56 degrees in my house, and it finally started to get slightly chilly in here. How's the watch time? It's not horrible, to be honest. It's not horrible. It's not horrible. But, like, I got 10,000 hours for the Tim Kennedy video. 10,000 hours of watch time. Machado Joey, who wins, Yuri or Jamal? Probably Jamal. I watched Arman Islam one earlier. Do you see the two going the distance? Probably. Probably going the distance. Arman and Islam are both super durable. Impossible to finish. Haven't been finished in forever. Elite of the elite. It's hard to imagine either one of them getting finished. How many times do you think Nate turned down Khamzat? Probably 5 or 6. No, I don't watch failed media members, bro. That dude's a complete failure. I don't think anyone watches him, bro. I don't think anyone. He gets hundreds of views, I think, but makes sense for low quality content. I have to watch the prediction video for a fight night probably tomorrow. Good, watch it. Could Colby beat Magny? Probably not. Honestly, Magny, Colby 50-50. I think Colby's on par with Magny. Except Magny will give his all. I think Magny will give his all. Leon versus JDM, who wins? I'll lean JDM right now. Who wins? Colby Covington or Charles Oliveira? 5 rounds. Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira probably finishes him. Charles Oliveira probably finishes him. Whether it's via strikes or a guillotine. Colby's not that good. He's overhyped. He rides the coattails of losing to Kamaru Usman. He's a walk-in participation trophy. I would dump you on your bald spot, Joey, but I regress. I'm glad you remember I regress. I regress. I hope they make Colby versus Ian. Colby will never, ever, in a million years, take that fight. Ever. Ever. He will never take that fight. Colby would rather shit his britches. Shit his britches like they're going out of style. Before he took that fight. Colby is scared. Is scared. Absolutely terrified of Ian Machado Gary. He is terrified of him. I'm being dead serious. And if you can't accept that fact, then you are just a biased pussy. Because Colby's terrified of Gary. I mean, like, he'll do anything not to fight him. He'll do anything not to fight him. Colby applied to be full-time under Trump's desk. Doesn't shock me. Charlie's big enough he could finish his career at welterweight? Nah, I don't think so. I mean, he could, but he's not. I don't think he fits in at welterweight good. I don't think he fits in there. Joey, apparently the Fires are traveling at a speed of 5 football fields. What does that mean? 5 football fields an hour or what? Ian would end his career. Yeah, I think Ian would taunt him badly. I think Ian would be flipping. Ian might get DQ'd because the ref's going to cry about Ian taunting him. Which would piss me off, like, if the ref's yelling at Ian while Ian's taunting Colby. Because he would stuff the takedowns. He would sprawl on Colby's head and then maybe, like, palm the back of his head and give him some pelvic thrust. And give him the finger and then just butcher him on the feet bad and chop his legs and embarrass him badly. It'd be hilarious, too. Because the Colby, the little Colby fans, the incel Colby fans that still exist, they act like Ian Gary's some like beta soft boy and he would wreck Colby, who they've worshipped. Oh, Colby's such a badass. Colby likes Trump. Oh my God, Colby talks about politics. Oh yeah, Colby's a right-wing grifter and I love being grifted. Oh yes. And then Gary comes in, who they don't like because he loves his wife. And he would smoke him. He would beat the fuck out of him. But I think it's funnier, to be honest, as much as I would love to see Gary just beating the fuck out of Colby and just absolutely waxing him on the ground, on the feet, taunting him, and I would enjoy it, and it would be the stream of a lifetime here. It's almost funnier watching Colby tuck tail and run. Like Colby said in his recent interview, ducking someone into retirement is worse than taking the L. And that's exactly what Colby did. And I called that out months and months and months and months and months ago. And people said, political beliefs, Joey. You saying this because of political beliefs. You're saying this because of political beliefs. What does political beliefs have anything to do with someone ducking someone else like their life depends on it, only beating 40-year-olds on losing streaks, and getting Dana White privilege? I mean, getting Dana White privilege has to do with political beliefs, but not anything to do with anything else. Not anything to do with anything else. I predict Ian will have the belt at the end of this year. If he gets a shot, it wouldn't shock me if he does. If he gets a shot at the belt, end of this year, let's say he gets a title shot, he wins like 1 or 2 fights, and then gets a title shot to close out the year, December of next year, I could see him winning. Bilal's getting older. He's bound to have a downfall. I don't think it's going to happen against Shavkat, though. Joey, a minute they are traveling. 4 football fields a minute? That's insane. Buckley doesn't beat Ian, dude. Buckley has very little chance to beat Ian. Buckley isn't even that crazy good. Buckley's good, but he isn't that crazy good. I mean, look, Chris Curtis beat the fuck out of him and KO'd him. Buckley's way too wild. Gary's a stylistic nightmare for Buckley. I mean, think about it. Wonderboy beat him up for 2 rounds before he finished him. I don't know if he beat him up for 2 rounds, but Wonderboy was having success. Considering you don't like Mitchell, whoever said I didn't like Mitchell, I like Bryce Mitchell. Colby, Dana White, Michael Chandler, Masvidal, who are all conservatives who promoted Trump, I think it's safe to say you were biased. When have I ever said I don't like Mitchell? Colby and Strickland are literally 2 of the most boring fighters on the entire roster. Michael Chandler is literally the most unlikable fighter on the entire roster. Masvidal doesn't even fight. And when have I ever really talked about Masvidal ever? I actually have Masvidal's autograph right here. Matter of fact, I hate Masvidal so much. I got his autograph right here, right? Got Masvidal, look, right on that base right there. You are such a pussy, dude. I think you are such a bitch. You just made that up. And to act as if the majority of the UFC roster... what about Jon Jones hanging out with Trump at the event, right? I'm supposed to hate him? It's not my fault the people who were willing to bow down to right-wing grifting are also insufferable. But I think you are such a pussy that I'm just getting you out of here. I don't want you here anymore. That is the most incredibly humiliating thing I've heard someone say in chat. You just humiliated yourself. We get it, dude. You would suck a politician's cock if need be. That's what you would do. You love these politicians so much that you would jerk them off, or you would give them blowjobs, or you let them fuck you in the ass if need be. So much so that you try to discern someone's political beliefs who talks about fights just because certain fighters he does not like for legitimate reasons. First off, you threw in 2 names that I never said I didn't like. And you cried about it. Joey, Colby's best win against washed up Lawler or lightweight RDA? His best win was losing to Kamaru Usman. That was his best win. Was losing to Kamaru Usman. I mean, does anyone like Colby? I mean, he ran from Ian. That's what he doesn't like. He ran from Ian Machado, Gary. Colby ran from him. You know how humiliating that is for Colby? Colby was so terrified of Gary that he literally shit his britches. Masvidal dog walked Diaz. Yeah, I don't know. Joe, you should keep the haters in chat. Now, I like to piss them off by timing them out. Like, if you're saying something really dumb, like if you're making up fake arguments that I've said to argue with me, like making it like this dude just said, Joey, you said you like Jon Jones as a person. That's humiliating. I'm just timing him out because it makes no sense. It was wasting my time. I just wasted my time reading it. So now I'm just going to get you away from the chat. Colby ran hard from Ian. Yeah, Colby's still booking it. Colby's like Forrest Griffin. I don't want to. You know how much that really upsets the right-wing grifter incel community, which is all one? They are so upset that Colby, their boy Colby, Mr. America, you know, as he calls himself, and you know, whatever else he says, you know, the alpha male who says whatever he wants. This dude ran like a little bitch. You'd never see me do that. You would never see me do that. Ever. Okay? But yeah, Colby's irrelevant now, which really upsets him. Dude, I don't know what you're talking about this vid. That's why I haven't responded. And some reason you keep spamming it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. The whole country voted for Trump. Okay. What's the occasion, Joey? You got a blouse on? The occasion is the weekly live stream. Who's the locks for this weekend? I don't fucking know. Fuck that card. It's waning my love for MMA. Joey, if Islam moves up, I don't think Ian becomes champ. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, there's some hate. There's a bunch of different hate videos on me. I don't know. I don't watch them. I don't care about them. People who do that are clout chasers usually, so I don't really pay it no mind. But I didn't know what you're talking about, so you keep spamming that. But no big deal. Since Colby's too pissy, who should Gary fight next? Usman. Need a video exposing Gary Brecka. There's already so many videos on that. I've been missing combat sports so much. I've been watching BattleBots. Is that still on? Is that still around? I didn't know that. I didn't know that was still around. Top 5 fights that need to happen this year. Gary would wreck Buckley, by the way. Top 5 fights that need to happen this year. Khamzat Chimaev versus DDP. Tom Aspinall versus Johnny Bones Jones. Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. Ilya Topuria versus Mavsar Evloev. And Bilal Muhammad versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Joey, this one bodybuilder made a vid like exposing Gary Brecka. Isn't it funny Dana named Chimaev as his top 5 moments of the year but wouldn't make him versus Strikas? I know. You chopping it up with Bill Hornbuckle this week? I don't even know who that is. Joey thinks exactly like me. Glad to see you're smart, bro. Glad to see you're smart. You got a good head on your shoulders then if we think alike. There's so much brain rot in the MMA community. You think O'Malley has the balls to rematch Jon? Hell no, he ain't going to be calling for that fight. Hell no, he ain't calling for that fight. Did you end up getting enough sleep last night? Nope. Nope. O'Malley would KO Jan in a rematch? No, he wouldn't. Jan dominated him the first time. He would dominate him again. I forgot to tell you, but Lopez said he started his training camp and coming back soon. Who do you think it is? I mean, I wouldn't mind the Mavsar rematch because it's embarrassing that Lopez is ranked ahead of him. I mean, why is Lopez ranked ahead of him? I don't get it. Makes no sense. Dude got beat and dominated. It literally makes no sense. Jan did win every round. Why some people think Volk beat Islam in the first fight. Islam clearly won. Don't ask me, bro. I think it's called the Dagestani biased. Lopez super overrated. Lopez is a participation trophy as well. I agree. Buying new TV this week for my pay-per-view setup. Does anyone recommend curved TVs? Curved TVs are alright. Get an OLED, bro. OLED TVs are amazing. OLED are the best. OLED's the best you can get. I love OLED. I love watching O'Malley become irrelevant. Yeah, he'll eventually be the next Nelk boy. Can Islam beat anyone at 185? I don't know. I have no clue. I haven't thought about it. That's way too far away to even think about right now. That's way too much. Did your video about Colby? I don't know. The Colby video didn't do crazy good, so I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, it only got 14,000 views, almost 15,000, going on 15,000. But it was so long after the fight, nobody cared anymore. Damn, it could have done better because the interview itself only has 20K. That's wild. The interview itself only got 20K. Colby's not even drawing views on interviews anymore. I bet you if Colby came on my channel and we did an interview, I bet you it'd do at least 80K. We get to arguing a little bit. Have you watched any footage on Ilya's brother? I have not. Joey, like, it's so hard for the UFC to make 311 this Saturday. I know, it's so annoying, man. Usman's last win was November 2021. I know, against Colby. Colby and Usman are both done. Colby and Usman are both done. It's hard to believe Usman hasn't won a fight in so long. Should I pick 3 fighters to hit up BW with? I have no idea. I have no. I'll go with Khamzat Chimaev. I don't know who else. I'll go to Khamzat Chimaev, Jamal Hill, just for lulz. Give me Khamzat Chimaev, Jamal Hill, and Michael Chandler. It'll be a very interesting night out. It'll be a very interesting night out. Carrie, thank you for the $14.99 Australian dollars. Yuri versus Jamal. I think Jamal wins. Yuri's too reckless on the feet. Yuri's too reckless on the feet. He really is. I just think he gets caught. I just don't see. I mean, I could see him like just willing his way to a victory against Rakic. I didn't see Yuri beating Rakic either. So, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. It's hard to say for sure. But yeah, that's right around the corner, UFC 311. Thank you, Kerry. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Damn. Joe, I got Hill, but Joe, the more I'm thinking about it, rewatching Glover fight, he literally drops his hands after every punch. And he is kind of flat-footed, too. He is kind of flat-footed, too. Who knows? I hope Yuri wins. I hope that Yuri wins, but it's hard to say for sure. Joe, the fact that Lopez is ranked 3 for beating Ortega, who's a literal bum of it. I know, it's embarrassing. Ortega Aljo seems fun. I want Ortega Aljo. That's a fight I would like to see. But UFC never makes the right matchups, it seems. UFC never makes the right... Like, any matchup that seems like it makes sense, UFC's, nope. Nope. You give Jamal the rematch because I'd like to see him get embarrassed. Yeah, me too. Buckley would take the belt from Bilal. No, dude, Buckley would get fucked up by Bilal. Buckley would literally get wrecked by Bilal. There wouldn't even be... I think Buckley's about as far as he's going to get. Gary smokes him. And Bilal smokes him bad. And it's not even funny. It's not. I don't even think him versus Gary's even close. It's not even close. Movsar would finish Ortega? Probably. Probably. Hill's record is insanely overrated. Yeah, I mean... He beat Glover on short notice, who ducked Magomed Ankalaev. What's up, Chase? Yeah, Buckley's being way overestimated. Yeah, Buckley doesn't go far from here. Yeah, Buckley's better than we all imagined. I actually used to be really high on Buckley. But I just don't think he can beat like Gary. He'd walk into some big shots. He'd get countered. He's too reckless. Bilal and Strickland be like Rocky 4, except the American wouldn't win. Bilal would fuck Strickland up if they were the same size. So take that for what you will. Take it for what you will. But that's what would happen. Who's your top 5 favorite MMA fighters? I don't know. Apparently the Fires aren't in that specific area. I wonder if anyone's doing like a live update of the Fires. I'd love to know. Wait, Joey, no joke. Do you think Buckley beats Usman? It's hard to say. I don't know where Usman's at right now because Usman has been gone for so long. So I don't know where he's at. So right now, I don't know. I'll say yes. I'll say yes. Buckley gets extra sloppy when he's tired. I mean, look what Wonderboy was having success against him. I know eventually KO'd him, but still. Do you think Gary could beat Chimaev at 170? No. I think Chimaev is just too good. People don't comprehend how washed Colby is. They think Buckley can be a top 5 fighter. It's not even about Colby being washed. It's about Colby being a bum. Colby was never that good, and then he's completely fallen off a cliff on top of never being that good and being overestimated. If Usman doesn't fight this year, then consider him fully retired. Yeah, he's retired in my book right now. I mean, it's been so long since he fought. So he didn't fight for all of 2024. That's wild. Usman was so active for so long. He probably is retired. I wonder if he's contemplating retirement. And he just hasn't fully pulled the trigger yet. Usman's old, man. Let's stop making him relevant. Usman's done, man. I'm not someone who counts out champions after they lose 1 or 2. I don't know that he's completely done, but the fact that he's not fought all year last year tells me that most likely he's done. He may just be kind of like coming to terms with it. Maybe he wants one more fight. I mean, think about how active he was as champion. And now he lost 3 in a row. I still think Usman could be... I would love to see Usman Leon Edwards 4. I'd love to see that because I think Usman beats him in a 4th fight. Potentially. Does Ilya knock out Islam? No. Islam's super defensively responsible. I don't know where people get like Islam's going to get brutalized by Ilya. What does Dustin Diamond have coming? Dustin versus Holloway for 3 for the BMF title. I think Usman's running cycles PEDs during the downtime. Maybe rumor mill is that the event could be moved to Vegas next week. I'm sure it could be. We'll have to see. If Usman anything, he's a problem for a lot of the top guys. Usman was trying to talk his way into a Bilal title shot so he could retire out on top. I think you could make the case that he beat Leon. Bare minimum was a draw. People just wanted to see Usman lose, so they hyped up Leon's wins. And that's why they all picked him over Bilal. And we're dead wrong because the wins over Usman weren't even that impressive. I don't think Leon... Does anybody ever think Leon will be champion again? Yes or no? Do you ever think Leon will be champion again? I don't see how Islam beats Ilya. Go watch the first round against Bryce Mitchell. Will Leon ever be champion again? Fill me in, boys. No, 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 no. Hell no. When will he ever fight again? Isn't that crazy? Leon will never... Isn't that crazy how fast that can go? He got that crazy KO, that fluke KO win. And now... He gets 2 title defenses, and now he'll never be champion. And it really didn't feel like that. It really didn't feel like 2 title defenses. It felt like 0 title defenses. Let's be honest. That's what it was. He cheated up in Usman in the first one. In the first title defense. And then the Colby was a layup fight. I don't consider that a real title defense. So he's only got 1 real title defense, in my opinion. You guys think I'm crazy for saying that or no? Leon, so nobody... Does anybody think Leon will be champ again? If so, why? Is anyone thinking Leon will be champ again? Anybody? Anybody? I think Covington fight should only be a title defense he has. Yeah, that one doesn't even count either, Mero. That was... Colby was a layup. You think he will? Explain. How do you think Leon Edwards will be champion again? By the way, guys, can you like the stream? Dude's getting extra bummy around here lately. I'll tell you that much. Dude's getting extra bummy. Let's do a poll real quick. want you guys to go vote in the poll real quick. I might just do this tonight. Joey, maybe if Leon goes to Turkey and covers up that bald spot, he should have never been champion. There is zero information about testing for PEDs from the UFC's new program. Dude, there's UFC's in-house drug testing now, essentially. We don't know who's dictating who gets tested, and there's no doubt they don't want to catch people. You think they want to catch anyone? Go vote in the poll. Go vote in the poll. Tay2 decide the rear is ugly head. Thank you for the 199. Leon's overrated. He would lose to a Wash Woodley right now. He would not lose to Woodley. All right, brother. You're getting a little bit carried away there. You're getting a little bit carried away there. You're getting a little bit carried away. Woodley would get dominated by Leon. They were supposed to fight during the pandemic, but it got canceled because of the pandemic. It was booked before. It was supposed to be in March of 2020. Go vote in the poll. Do you want that video or not? Never seen Woodley fight. Woodley had brutal power, but he was a bit overrated himself. I picked Usman to dominate Woodley. I was one of the very few picking Usman. Colby was able to get a fluky finish over a washed up T-Wood. I know. It was a shit fight, too. He didn't even look that good. Curtis versus Khabibulov is the only good fight on the card. Just be happy there's fights. I'm just not, man. I'm just bummed out about it. Getting real bummy around here lately. Anyone have any good everyday sunglass suggestions? I don't remember the name of ones I have. I have Oakley's of some sort. Woodley's striking was horrible. All he had was an overhand. I know. He just had power. I was pissed when he KO'd Lawler. Nobody wants to vote in the poll for video topics. Put out good vibes this year. Can skip that vid. I could, but I don't know. Take the poop out your pants. Tell that to Colby when he was asked if he wanted to fight Gary. I did not see him dominating like that, but I figured he'd win. Usman over Woodley. Pat, thank you for the 99 cents. Thank you for the 99 cents. Did you ever hear T-Wood's song? No. I'm still debating if I'm doing this video after the stream. We've already been live for an hour and a half. Dudes don't even like the stream. Getting 200 people in here. Only 100 likes. Getting extra bummy around here lately. But thank you, Pat, for the poverty dono. Thank you, Pat, for the poverty. I really appreciate the poverty dono, Pat. You should just change your name to Poverty Pat at this point. Usman right now on 10 hours notice would smoke Bo. Wouldn't shock me. I think, dude, Bo thinks way too highly of himself. I think he thinks way too highly of himself because he's been hyped up by a bunch of yes men. That's the God honest truth. Hyped up by a bunch of yes men is what happened around here. Chat loves Dern's weigh-ins. I know. A bunch of simps, bro. I'm so tired of people hyping up Dern because she's got a fat ass. It really irks the shit out of me. It really irks the shit out of me. Like, you're really so enthralled with her fight style because she's got a fat ass. Oh my God. These fans are just irredeemable. Chat love. You already read that. That's crazy. I don't say you can't like it, but she's getting main events. I swear Dern's only getting main events because she's got a fat ass. I'm 100% convinced of that. Because dudes want to watch her weigh-ins. Dudes legit want to watch her weigh-ins. That's it. And it's just annoying. But that's the way it is. But you never know. They just want some engagement. Joe, how did no one critique Lopez one bit for nearly getting finished by 1 hour? Notice E-Guy. There was a shit show of circumstances, so I think that's why he got a pass. Getting hyped up by yes men is such an easy setup for brutal failure. I know. Dude says she doesn't have a fat ass. All right. Whatever you say. Motherfuckers be like jerking off to her fucking weigh-ins, man. I'm convinced some of these dudes are jerking off the weigh-ins. Legit. It's weird. Like, she's getting main events and she's a fucking bum. And I picked her. She's lost 4 out of her last 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's lost out of 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. She's lost 4 out of her last 7. Women's MMA, and she's a bum. She's a fucking bum. And Ribas ain't good either. I mean, this shit's an abomination. She's lost 3 out of her last 5. She's lost 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's lost 4 out of her last 7 too. Oh my god. These incels are getting shit Apex main events. These incels are responsible for shit Apex main events. Imagine Dern with Habib level wrestling. That'd be crazy. Merab's coach just didn't interview straight up at minute. Merab was forced to take the fight. Was that with Kevin Iole? I saw that in my recommended. Joe, I can't stand when Serb's fighting and Rogan's praising the F out of her BJJ. Dude, I remember when Rogan was acting like Topuria shouldn't go to the ground with Bryce Mitchell. That's insane. That's insane. Dern got cheeks, but her and Ribas, this card's trash. I got 70% voting yes. I'm just going to rant for about 15 minutes of what a shit card it is and drop it tonight. Because I need to get this negative energy out of me. Because it's like I've been bitching and moaning about this card all week and I need to do something about it. I'm just sick of it. I'm just fucking sick of it, man. I'm just getting really sick of it. Thank you for the $1.99, Tato. You showed up too late tonight. You know what's wild? The checks YouTube be cutting me is crazy small. I was looking at how much was donoed last night compared to how much I actually got. It was crazy. It was actually crazy. Go watch BattleBots. It's not about not watching, man. You can watch and complain about it. You can watch and complain about the card. What are your guys' biggest complaints about UFC Vegas? I mean, Santiago Ponzinibbio, Carlston Harris, co-main event. Oh my God. Good Lord. Good Lord, what a shit fight. So women's main event. Oh, good Lord, it's such a shit card. It's such a shit card. I'm just annoyed by it. Heavily annoyed by it. They're already canceling events at the Intuit Dome. UFC will have to move, I bet. You think so? You think so? That'd be crazy if they do. Let me see something. Joey to slap fight and let's take a poll. This time is shit. The time is shit. The main event is shit. The co-main is shit. It's in the Apex. The prelims are shit. There's no prospect. It's the first card back from break. Need I go on? Yeah. I mean, I'm every fight is meaningless. Every fucking fight is meaningless. The only prospect I'm mildly interested in is Jacob Smith. I think Jacob Smith could be good. But that's not what gets me excited. Pat, thank you for the $4.99. I was once lost at sea when Dern appeared on a rescue boat. She didn't have a life raft, so she used her gigantic peach to pull me to shore. Yeah, I'm sure she clinched you between her ass cheeks, right? You know the deal, you're working overtime. I'm only going 2 hours tonight. I'm going to record a video and go to bed. The weekly live chat doesn't go for 3 hours, buddy. Snaglord, you're really excited for this fucking main event? I mean, these motherfuckers obsessed with MMA that like shit cards just because they love MMA. I mean, these cards are dog shit. Oh my God, we may get some good fights. Not one of you guys. Not one of you guys. Oh, well, the fights might be good. Yeah, but they're meaningless. They're meaningless. I think it'll get moved to Vegas if it gets moved. I pray it doesn't get moved to the fucking Apex. I don't think it would. But we'll see what happens. You love Mackenzie Dern's top control? Yeah, I'm convinced some of you incels are jerking off to Mackenzie. I gotta admit I'm missing MMA, but I'm not excited until 311. I know. They could have came back with 311. They could have came back with 311. They really could have. I'd have been hyped. I would have been hyped for the return at 311. But yeah. I think I'm gonna make a video tonight shitting on UFC Vegas. And then tomorrow I'll make a video hyping up 311. Because I love 311. But I just feel like I need to rant. Like, I hate this card more than any card in a long time. I think it's because the long wait and then we come back to dog shit is just so annoying. Please do a part 2 of Tim Kennedy. Matthew, why don't you start donating before you start suggesting video ideas around here? Okay? Matthew Thompson sits back in chat with his little gimmick, acts like he fucking owns the place and doesn't contribute a damn dime around here. Do you remember when they moved the Jones Gus 2 event from the original location? Yep. From Vegas to Cali. You pay monthly. You are a sycophant, aren't you? You are a sycophant, but that only gets you so far around here. That only gets you so far. I mean, from the point of view, entertaining fights or rather not have a card at all. Rather not have a card at all. I don't want to have to keep up with a bunch of dumbass fights because they have too many cards. Matthew donates 99 cents, sits back in his mom's basement and screams. Yeah. Yep. It is what it is. I gave Matthew Thompson a character in this community. Apparently, damn near 70% want the video. You do need to do better. You do need to do better, my friend. I don't remember. Let me end this poll. I don't remember, but it was pretty close. You see Chris Curtis media? No, what a Chris Curtis media is. What do you say? What do you have to say in the media? Hill versus Erie or why? Why is everyone all of a sudden asking me about it? I got Hill, man. But I hope Erie wins. I hope he wins. How about Tom? No, I have not tried it. I have not tried it at all. I have not purchased it yet. Make a video about how Marab is severely underrated coming to the Umar fight. Nah. What a clown. Yeah, I immediately just got right at him, dude. Dern beat Lemos. I don't care what anyone says. Nah, she didn't. Didn't she win the first round against Lemos or something? She did good against Andrade originally. I mean, she's lost so many fights. She even lost her grappling at the Craig Jones Invitational. How's anyone excited for this? I mean, the whole entire stream we've been shitting on this card, so I got to stop. People watching this back are just going to be like, dude, why did you complain about the damn card the entire time? So apologies. Apologies on that. When is the next Andrade fight? I don't know. Andrade usually just shows up for a paycheck every now and again. But listen, boys, I gave you 2 hours tonight. I gave you like 4 hours last night. If you're not a member, you can't watch that stream. So if you missed out on the member stream last night, we went 3 hours and 40 minutes. Damn near 4 hours. That's straight up insanity. Straight up insanity. Can I watch this card on ESPN? Yeah, we've talked about the Fires, Tay2. Thank you for the $1.99. The Fires are insane. I'm wondering if somehow the events are going to get... If the event's going to get moved around or something. We'll have to see. But yeah, it's scary. I've been seeing a lot of videos. I wish we could have had GSP Habib when we kind of talked about it. Like we were probably not going to get to, all the fights that we ever wanted just never materialized. At one point, people wanted Anderson GSP. At one point, people wanted Anderson Jon Jones. They never happened. I remember Lorenzo Fertitta saying, "Strike while the iron is hot." And, of course, it never happened. Imagine after a 4-week break and a trash card 311 gets canceled. Nah, they better move. They'll move the card somewhere. They're going to have the card. It's just a matter of if they have to spend money to move it around. Will we see Makhachev Topuria? Probably not. Probably not. But I'm going to get out of here. I'm debating if I'm recording this video or not. I bitched about it all stream, and now I feel like an idiot because I forgot this stream is the weekly live chat we bitched about the whole time. Apologies for those who like the stream. I didn't think of that. 311 might have to move. As I'm trying to leave Tay2, just dropping in 199s to keep me on. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know anything about it yet, but it could have to get moved. There's no water. Damn, I'd be scared of getting trapped somewhere. Mackenzie Dern has the same type of dog as me, by the way. I think that's adorable. She brought her dog with her. The dog's adorable. But yeah, who knows what may happen. So who you got between Islam and Arman? I got Islam. Want to see UFC card at Dana's house? He brands UFC logos into hot dogs. Is what he does. Who? I wonder who's listening to Mackenzie Dern. I wonder who's listening to Mackenzie Dern Media Day. I can't stay on one more hour, dude. I've already been here for 2 hours. I'll stay to the 2-hour mark. The videos people posting crazy and they're surrounded by fire. I know that is insane. That is insane. But I'm not. It's a weekly live stream. I got to do a video. If I feel inspired, I could come back later, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't know. I've been in the bummiest mood the last couple of days about the fights. Like, I don't know if I think I'm just annoyed we're coming back to a shit card and it's really been grinding my gears. I know you'll watch her weigh in. I think I got the UFC tat on my neck. Yeah, get a hot dog fucking brander. UFC hot dog brander. It's a free card. It's not free. You got to buy ESPN Plus. It's getting pricey out here. It's getting real bummy. It's not that I'm tired. It's just there's not much to talk about, and I'm just kind of annoyed. Like, and I need to go shit on this Apex card. There isn't enough to keep me for another 3-hour stream. I was dead tired yesterday. I'm turning into a grumpy old man. Dude signed it. Tay2 and Carey. Tay2 and Carey. Dude's not gonna start liking my demands. Dude's gonna stop liking my demands because my demands are gonna start getting higher. This 2 will pass. Don't let it bum you out. I don't know why. It's just really annoyed me. I think it's because I don't want to return to a shit card. Who's better, Habib or Islam? I don't know. They're both very, very good. Was going to get ESPN Plus, but didn't know if they would renew their deal. Well, that doesn't matter. They're with ESPN Plus for at least another year. Till the end of the 2025. I'm watching Conor Habib for the 115th time while you were live streaming. Dude, it was so satisfying to watch Habib beat the fuck out of him. I wish I'd have been streaming back then. I wish I would have been streaming back then. I'd have been hyped. I'd have been going off. Chandler Dang almost had the Conor fight. Tim Kennedy and Michael, remember you destroyed him. Yep. Old Tim Kennedy, the Lion Stolen Valor boy. Lion Stolen Valor boy. Yeah, the LA Fires look crazy. I can do that, but Jay has to make a video. You can do what? Oh, you're talking about Tay2's donation? Talking about Tay2's donation. All right, Tay2, I'll give you this. You make an offer. You make an offer in chat, Tay2. You make an offer. Do you sit through Chandler videos more or Jamal Hill for amusement value? I don't enjoy sitting through any of them. I don't enjoy sitting through any of them. At all. You can donate some Backshots Dead, that's for sure. Some Backshots Dead. He won't dare step to these waters. He won't dare step to these waters. He won't. He just won't. Dana kicked tough winner Jesse Taylor out for UFC for breaking a limit window where no one got hurt. I remember hearing about that. I wasn't watching then. But I remember hearing about that. That's insane. That's actually kind of dumb. But I guess if you're out getting drunk and acting stupid, whatever. Whatever. Where did the ass-eating joke in Jamal Hill's video come from? I don't know. Because he said, where I come from, that constitutes an ass-eating. My sister had to evacuate Cali fires right outside our window. That's insane. Yeah, some of the videos I've seen look insane. Never forget Kelvin Gaston was the first to bring it to Adesanya. Is that still his little YouTube song? Joey and Dan, remember how Habib was only a negative 135 over Conor? How the fuck? Dude, that's crazy. I didn't know what the odds were back then. Can you do a Leon coach impression? I can't right now, man. I just don't got it in me. Dude's getting extra bummy around here. I just realized the emo Joey put on the chat was not a flag. It says Backshot's dead. Backshot's dead. It looks like a flag. Oh, you can read chat on your TV? Once you pull up your phone? If it's up to Tay2, he'll just keep dropping 199s. That makes sense, bro. I think you just showed up a little bit too late, my friend. A little bit too late. I don't know if I'm going to go make the video or not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm getting out of here. I appreciate the 199s, Tay2, though. I don't think that I do not, because I do. I do. And I feel bad, but I don't know. I think I gotta go make this video. Oh, now I definitely feel bad. Because now Conor McGregor was never my friend just dropped a $20 dono as I'm getting ready to hit end stream. MMA Joey's a bad man. He's got the dark side to his uploads. 2 men walk into a room, both come out watching MMA Joey stream. That's facts. That is facts. Thank you for the $20 dono. Dude's out here dropping $20 donos like it's going out of style. That's wild. That's wild. Bro popped in here. Now I got to stay for a couple more minutes. But appreciate the $20, bro. Really do. Appreciate it. I am a bad man. Nobody would dare step to these waters. Bro said stay live and keep making money. You dictating the channel now? Are you dictating the channel now, Jesse? You sit back in the chat, act like you get to dictate what goes on around here. And you don't contribute a fucking dime. You don't contribute a dime. Look, Conor McGregor was never my friend. Says enjoy your rest. Dude's out here popping in with a $20 dono and said, dude. I like the mess. I think he came up with a creative dono as well. And I'm not even getting rest because I'm probably gonna do a video just shitting on UFC Vegas 101 because I hate it. I hate it with a burning passion. But yeah, I am a bad man. I do have a dark side to me. I do have 2 German Shepherds. My German Shepherd's in my thumbnail, by the way, if you didn't notice. My dog's actually in my thumbnail if you haven't noticed it. I don't know if you have or haven't noticed it, but it's there. It's there. Dude's out here buying pleasure and Joey out here giving it. That's true. I'm pleasuring you boys for 199s from Tay2. That's what I'm doing. Nah, fam, F those videos. This is your bread and butter. Nah, the videos are way better for growth of the channel. Nobody subs. Nobody subs off live streams. It's all the community we already have. And I already told people. Oh, my God. Tay2. Thank you again, though. But Rice, thank you for the $19.99. I got some Popeyes, Joe. You got some Popeyes around here? You got some Popeyes around here? What a random ass $20 dono. We got 2 of the randomest $20 donos in the history. Dude jumped in here and said MMA Joey's a bad man. He's got a dark side to his uploads. And then you pop in and you say, I got some Popeyes. Yeah, did you get the mystery box? What'd you get from Popeyes? Your favorite doggy fighter? Probably Khamzat. What do you think about Steve Garcia's potential? I think he'll be like gatekeeper of the top 15. You have an Italian Mastiff? Yes, I do. You ordered some big breast at Popeyes. I'm glad you got some big breast at Popeyes. You just got 2 biscuits, you cheap son of a bitch. Yeah, nobody likes the stream because they're all bums. But Steve Garcia, man, he's a mean machine. Isn't that his nickname? Khamzat is Chechen, but look, that's not my doing, but everyone from the Caucasus region is considered Dagestani, okay? That's the way everyone lumps him in. So I just automatically say Khamzat because that's what people consider him. But if you actually want a Dagestani fighter, it's Islam for sure. I know that sounded like it didn't make sense, but you get the thing. Your views subscriber ratio is 1-to-1, which is kind of rare. What are you saying? That's good or bad? Or I think you're saying it's good. But not always, man. Not always. Look at my subscriber views. I want to get, here's my goal for this year. I want a consistent 500 viewers in live streams. The 200 to 300, or in this case under 200. I don't think we've beat 200 tonight. Joe, I bought the candle. I forgot to tell you. Have you gotten it yet? Have you gotten it yet, Joey? Joey's part of the strength cartel. I'm not surprised it was even talked about. Connor told a story about the Chechens and doggies not getting along together. And that was that he had Chechen friends that hate doggies and said that in the presser. Okay. Have you lit it yet? Does it smell good? What do you think of it? In Miami, if you haven't complained at Popeye's Chicken, you will get the beat down. Yeah, I assume that. But anyway, Rice, thank you for the $19.99. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the $20 dono. I wouldn't. Wingstop. Ooh. Not yet. I'm going to light it up after my shower when I'm in my robe. I'm done. All right, I'm waiting for the picture of the candle. I'm waiting for the picture of the candle. I'm done. I don't see nothing here. Who will headline Miami pay-per-view, and will you attend that card? Yeah, I'll be there for sure. I don't know who it'll be. I'm hoping Pereira, Magomed, and Kalaev. Dern is to go to women's MMA. Man, you were right that I'm analyzing more. Heavyweights really suck. It's like nobody there. I know. Dude, that's crazy. You actually bought it. That shit smells good. I'm going to get some more. I got to get some more. That shit smells... It's way better than this one. I'm not even like... I don't really even love this one at all. I don't really like Popeyes, but I got 2 biscuits. Just sit back and watch them and make Joe. Well, I'm about to dip out. But I stayed because right as I'm about to leave, everyone's dropping donos. And then I'm like, ah, shit, now I got to stay. He bought your candle. He bought the candle I had. I can't wait. You got to let me know what you think. I'm assuming you took off the lid and smelt it without it being lit, right? What did you think of the smell? I think it smells crazy good. I got to get some more of them. Maybe that's what I'll use the $20 donos for today. I'll go out and get that. Dern, still love you, Joey. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Ank and Pereira in Miami would be fight. That's a banger fight. That's a massive fight. I think Pereira Ank is a huge fight. I don't know why they don't make it. It's unimaginable to me that they don't make a fight like that. It's really insane. Smells nice like a fresh cookie. Will you do a watch along for 311 or may come live? I'll be live for 311. I'll be live for the majority of the card for 311. Bro dipping out instead of posting TMZ's videos about 311 being potentially moved. Nah, there's no information. Until there's information on it, I can't say. That would be a good video if we had some information. That'd be a heater of a video. Damn, I'm pissed that I still have my empty jar here. Let me see if it's got anything left. Yeah, it does. Damn, it still smells a little bit in here. I burned mine in fucking less than 30 days. In less than 30 days. Royally pissed. What did I ask you? I forgot that quick. Did I ask you what if you thought it smelled like shit after you lit it? How many did you buy? You bought 2? Or you bought 1 or what? I don't remember how. You told me, but I don't remember. I forgot. You bought 2? I'm shocked. You bought it purely on my recommendation. I need to. You got one for your mom? I'm sure she'll like it. I'm sure she will like it. It's too damn good. It's too damn good. I forgot what I even asked you. I was getting limp when Dern, and then Joey got work on. Yeah. I'm honestly down for a trilogy between Ank and Pereira. A trilogy? They haven't even fought once. Pereira won't even work up the courage to fight him once, let alone 3 times. But listen, you guys had Conor McGregor was never my friend, and Rice come in here and drop some donos left and right. I stayed on for a bit. I appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you guys. I'm probably going to go record this video and then just move on with my life afterwards. I think I'll move on with my life afterward. I got to stop being so annoyed with this card, and that's the way I get it out. Because it's really been pissing me off all week long. Dern is all ass, no skills. That's true. That is, I mean, it's not 100%. Poirier Holloway. I think Poirier Holloway 3 for the BMF will happen next. Mark my words on that. But listen, boys, I'm getting out of here. If I'm feeling froggy, I might be live a little bit earlier tomorrow. I don't know yet. If you want to become a member and get access to like the 4-hour stream we did last night, you have to go to my page, click join, and become a shill. And you'll be able to watch all the member streams. Good night, Joey. Bless you and your family. Thank you, Junior. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for your support. I'm glad you found the channel recently. Make sure you don't sleep on your stomach. Otherwise, you're going to be open for back shots. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. If you haven't watched it yet, I'm going to post a link. Bo Nickal was saying some crazy delusional stuff about Khamzat Chimaev. And I did an entire video breakdown on it. It's about 30 minutes long. Here it is. If you guys want to go check that out, I would appreciate it. Get the views up on it. It's doing all right. Nothing crazy. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining me for the weekly live chat. Last time I'm going to ask this. I'm going to let you guys say it in the chat. I'm going to end it before I even read all the responses. Do you want the video of me shitting on UFC Vegas, Dern versus Hebas this Saturday? Yes or no in the chat. I'm going to read it, and I'm going to make my final decision after I end the stream because I'm still debating about if I want to stay up and do it. But I think I'm going to do it, but I'm curious. Who wants it? Who wants it? Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Good night. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. And we'll see if who knows, if we get some big news. Dana likes to drop it randomly late at night. We get some big news, who knows? Might be back later. Good night.